Good morning, it's Bruce with an aerial viewpoint, and it was such a beautiful day out today. Had to go exploring. Today we're at RiverCliff Park in Fremont, Ohio, and of course we've got to start on the river. And it flooded this last weekend, and it's still running pretty fast. Lots of rapids and water flowing everywhere. I have to take a quick peek here at the haunted hydro. Hope to start seeing canoes and kayaks coming in and out of there. Lots of rapids through this area. If you're on the river today with a canoe or a kayak, you wouldn't have to paddle. You would just move on along. Now we'll hop up and over the trees and come back to RiverCliff Park. Got to talk to the parks manager today, and he says we got another year or two before the park's fixed up to as pretty as they want it to, but hopefully we'll be able to see the wildflowers a little bit here. I'm going to follow this one trail a little ways. I believe they're trying to get 5K trails put in this park, so if you got any 5K runners, you could actually have your race right here in the park, and it would be really pretty to follow the trail through the trees. Wildflowers are blooming pretty good, and they got quite a bit of gravel donated, and they're going to start spreading that on these trails. Heading towards the blue banks here. I don't think I'm going to really fly by the blue banks today because my dreaded power lines are there, and they ate my best drone the other day, so I'm not real happy. I didn't know before they do have benches along these trails to stop and just relax and watch the wildlife. And I knew this little pond was back here, but didn't know they had a bench, and it makes a nice spot to come and just quiet, enjoy the peace. Of course, you've got the river right here. And this is where I was the other night at 10 o'clock at night filming the kayakers. But I don't have that film to show anyone because the drone's out there in the middle of that damn river. After the flood here this last weekend, I'm not guaranteed I'm going to be able to find it. I'm going to wait till low water and then use this drone to fly along looking for it. Now that the water's up, we got quite a bit of water along the trail here in the park. And I'm going to shout out to Eunice. One of these days you're going to have to show me where's that blasted eagle nest. I know it's right here somewhere. It's in the middle of a big tree, so it's not easy to see from the air here. I'll give you a little overhead shot of RiverCliff Park. And you can see the three main trails coming out there. Actually, there's four. I'm going to come down and actually follow the trails through the woods one of these days. But I'm going to have to actually walk behind the drone a little bit or I'll lose my signal. We'll dip down here in the river, and you can see the river cliffs where the park is named after right there. Blue banks are just underneath us, kind of behind us, and like I said, I'm mad at those power lines, so I'm not going anywhere near them today. Normally there's not near this much water flowing down through here. And these, you can see we got two little inlets here to the right, and normally that's all dry land. So the flood has done a lot of changes here. Another few days, that water will drop down. Now, if I was feeling reckless, I'd drop it clear down to about a foot off the water, but the problem with getting old, my reflexes aren't near as good as they were when I was younger. We'll get down here a little ways here. My altimeter is showing -7 feet right now, so it's supposed to be underwater, I thought. And we're back here to the park. If you haven't come down here, this is a beautiful park, lots of parking. And they do have picnic tables up here at the main house. So come down and enjoy it, and we will be seeing you soon. I'm in my usual spot, sitting in the back of the car. Bye-bye now.